today's video, I'm going to show you how I lit this scene. What up, frame chasers? John DiMarco here. And when I say DiMarco, you say Polo. DiMarco, Polo. So this scene is back in 2021. My friend Jamie Clay Brown, he wanted me to help be the DP for his short LunchMob. So I was very excited for that. We worked before in the past with our trio web series that we worked on in his Love Triangle show. I can talk about it more later in another episode. Here's a picture of my rig that I was using for this particular setup. Basically, in this rig, you have my Field World 6-inch monitor, the Axon 2S, which is an awesome wireless transmitting device. If you don't have one, you should definitely look into Axon. I prefer them over some other brands, honestly, because I like that it's cheaper and it works really well and they're built like a tank. With the 2S, I know they don't have like the Cine I version, it's the Cine View stuff now. On the my Cine I 2S, it's SDI, so it went to my SDI cable. So I'd go basically from camera to monitor, from monitor to Cine I 2S, and allow you to do 4 phones or 4 tablets, 2 phones, 2 tablets, 3 phones, 1 tablet, whatever that mixture is, but up to 4 of those things so you can see wireless monitoring on set, which is awesome, by the way. It's really beneficial, especially when you have a small space or a space that you're doing a lot of stuff in, and this is the setup you need, and you're like, okay, you have to leave, you have to see, because again, my AC was actually against the wall of that garage door looking at it and keeping focus, because that was very important for this scene that you're going to see in a few seconds. We had the Nucleus Nano, the small version of the wireless follow focus by Tilta, which I love too. I use that as well. And as you see, that's a setup that I found from Caleb from DSLR, the DSLR channel. I forgot what it is. I'll put that right now because I'm going to correct myself. But he had a video about how to make this little wireless rig for your follow focus stuff. It's really cool and it's really easy. Let's watch the scene first, and then I'll get into explaining it so you can see what I did from there. So this is a raw video of it, so it's like the whole action cut. But also I'm going to link the video as well. See LunchMob if you want to see the whole short film. Action! Sorry, just a little bit more. Set. Go. Hold that up. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and go. Yeah, there you go. And hold the gun up. All right, and go. All right, close laptop. Okay, so now that you've seen the scene, now I'm going to break it down for you of how I did this all. And by the way, I had the help of awesome people like my friend Mark, my friend Ramiro, Jaden as well. When we did this together, it was a very awesome team group effort. Mark was my AC and Ramiro was my gaffer. As you see this opening shot right here where Jaden is standing by a laptop. So in the background, the laptop is lighting him. So we didn't put any light in front of that. So we're using that. All that illumination is coming from the laptop itself. And then where this background is, it was being lit by a 2-foot light tube from Quasar Science. That's how that scene was first lit right there. It took us a whole little while to do this. It didn't take us like an hour. It took us like maybe 2 hours to do this whole setup. We had an idea, but we had to figure out how to perfect the idea and really get it to show and like make it come alive on camera. That was the most important thing. And also the tricky thing about this is all one take. So like we had to do this and rehearse this a couple times. Also, we used atmosphere aerosol as well to enhance the visuals, if I may say so. As we're watching right now, once the camera moves, see, once it gets past a certain thing, I believe you hear me say go. Yeah, so Jaden cuts out from screen, runs underneath me, around me, underneath me, and runs to where he's standing right there. So it looks like it's all in one shot, but time is passing in a way. And how we lit this part of it too is a light, just a little lantern inside there, and that's what we did to shoot that. And it was really easy. That was like simple, effective stuff just to show some lighting in there as well. So again, we're moving back. He ran as soon as I said go. It was actually really hard to use my tripod to get this very steady. This is like probably the fifth take also from scene 1. But also this now, let me just stop this right here. Boom. So this is now lit with an overhead on a C-stand, my Falcon Eyes 18 TDX. It's an awesome flexible light, and we put a grid on there because it comes with a softbox and grid. So we did the softbox and grid, and then we lit over it and we just dimmed it to a certain extent, and it looks great. And I think this is like one of my favorite shots of all time. I'm a huge person of like reflection shots, and this is a great reflection shot. And you know, heading back again, we're going back here. Okay, we're going back again. James running now underneath me, getting back to where he was. So he's finishing up, shutting the laptop. Boom. Now, boom. You see this demon there. Now that was really cool. When you see the final version of this film in the color correction, it's actually darker, so you really don't see it. But even like when you shut the laptop, you can't really tell. I think the lighting was so good from Ramiro with his help of like getting that light to just work right. You just don't know what's back there, so it looks like it's just dark in general. And then you see the demon walk or this presence walk, and it's like, oh my god, like what the hell? That was one of the coolest things that I think we pulled off in the whole piece. I think the first scene is like by far my favorite part of the whole film. It also made for a really good like, hey, we did this, let's just kick some more ass. It's always good when you're doing a film like that. Just in general, I think when you have a first good scene, or you have a really good, like, you know, you feel really good about something and how it went, the whole set and the whole shoot will be like that too. So it's not going to be, it doesn't hinder you. It doesn't like, oh man, this shoot's going to suck. It makes you want to do the next thing and go, okay, how can we take it one step further? How can we keep that momentum going? It's about momentum. Everything on a set is about momentum. Momentum is a huge thing, and momentum and how your crew feels after that too, because like you want them to feel great about what you just did too. And like morale is another thing. Momentum and morale. So if you have that and you have it going still, you're gonna like do great and you're gonna keep going. So just always remember that momentum and morale, two things you want to keep up. If you keep those, happy crew, happy everyone else, because it's all about the people you're working with. You want to have them be happy, be heard, be effective, and then when they're effective, then you're effective as well. You're even more effective. So that's the whole gist of that. But that's how we shot this little scene. That's it for this video. Thank you again for watching. Please subscribe and like. Please comment too. Give me your questions. Give me your thoughts, concerns, anything you think about when you're seeing this. If there's any, like I said, I want to also answer your questions. So if you do have questions, please reach out. Also, watch LunchMob either on this side or this side. I don't know exactly. But again, it's really cool to do these. I love doing these breakdowns. Actually, it's really fun. I had a really good time doing the cookie one, so I'm like, let me do another one. So yeah, guys, please, again, subscribe and watch out for the next video. Every Tuesday, we're trying to do videos. So have a good one. Bye, guys.